Bienvenido, welcome. I'm your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. You know, I love doing my dailies. I'll get up early, I'll work a little bit, I'll spend time with my family, I'll have some breakfast, and then I get to hang out with you guys. And today is a dev day. So that means I will be working on my game. But, you know, since I'm a little tired, I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I was working earlier in the morning because I usually get up early just so I could work a bit. But either way, so I was working and I was like, man, I'm a little tired today. So I was like, do I really I still haven't done, like I mentioned it before. I have to fix a bunch of bugs in Unity. And it's like, I don't want to do a bug stream. That's just really not my thing. And I was like, okay, I'll deal with it when I can. Right now, like I said, I've been kind of like busy. But I was like, I'll do continue to like the doodly stream. I was thinking I could go into Maya, but no, I was like, no, I want to do this. I want to do this because right now I'm in that transition from that anime-esque style into this new style I've been using. Like I have done it before, like years ago in college, but I was like, I think I like this painterly style. I think it really works for the direction I'm going with my game, right? Or at least for the artwork and stuff. So I'm going to start doing that. And hello, Grenade, welcome in. I feel like I haven't seen you in a quick minute, right? I don't even know if you've seen my face. Like you've probably seen my face in my shorts and stuff, but like live, I don't know if you've seen my face live. But how you doing? Oh, and for anyone who watches this later, or you right now, if you want, you could play. I like asking you guys, I want to see 3 emojis, okay? Not 1, not 2, 3 emojis describing how your day has been. Maybe something you're really excited about. Right? It is Friday. At least it's Friday for me. I know it's not Friday for everybody, but I'm excited for Friday. We get to do fun stuff, hang out. Usually with the weekend, I usually work the most on my project because I'm not doing like regular work. So I usually do a little bit more on my own personal stuff and spend a lot of time with my family, especially my daughter Bingo. I love her so much. Obviously I love my fiance too, but like I'm just saying, like I spend a lot of time with my daughter Bingo. But either way, so today, like I said, we're gonna do more like a doodly dev stream. Continue the vibe that we've been doing lately. Last time in the doodly dev stuff. So I did this one. I was kind of like playing with a mock-up, right? So I'm thinking like it's like a page. It's like a book. Oh, you know what I just realized? Now looking at this, it doesn't feel like a page. Right now that I look at it, I gotta improve that. I have some thoughts on how to improve it. Where is it? It is paper. Wait, I thought I had maybe it doesn't show as much as I thought. Oh, one thing I want to do, I want to make a new one just so I could see it like and cross-reference the coloring. It helps me, not so much you guys, what I'm doing right now. Like you don't even see the difference. It's this one, it's the paper. I want to alter this paper. I'm like looking at, I want to alter the paper. So let's do that. These are cool, like these are neat. That I did these, but I'm actually thinking I might change them a little bit to look a little more jagged, or you understand what I mean, where I want them to look like they're not nice. So I might do that today, right? So I think I'm gonna do that along with making the crease. I want the crease to be noticeable. So let's add in a crease, right? Yeah, I'm gonna remove this just like temporarily. So I did add a crease, but it's not as noticeable as I wanted. Oh, we could do, instead of doing that, let's bump up the contrast. So let's bump up the contrast. See if that helps. No. I'm like looking at it. That doesn't feel right. No, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Cancel that. Cancel it. No, I like the colors that we picked before. I think it really works well with the direction I'm going with, or at least that I'm thinking in my mind. Okay, so let's do, like I said, I want to add more crease to that one. So let's do. Okay. So I'm gonna add like this. Yeah. Oh, you know. Oh, you know what I could do? I have an idea. So I'm going to do a dark. Let's do like a dark purple. Right, like a dark purple. And then what I'm gonna do with the dark purple, we are going to go with an not normal. I'm thinking like an overlay. Overlay? Yeah, overlay. That's gonna be good. And then I want to move this over. Oh, that's weird. I was like looking, there's like a weird coloring on the top. But I don't mind it. Like I mean I do mind it if I'm being honest, like 100% honest. But it's interesting. Hey, OG Mr. Ghost, how are you today? Doing it's a dev day, but it's like a little. I'm still working in like the booklet, you know. I'm kind of digging what I just did, where it looks like paper, but no, like I'm gonna like fix it. So I'm gonna blend. I'm thinking like blending these, right? And then we're gonna do it again. Blend it, right? I like that actually. I actually really like that. How's your day going? How is your day going? Here, I'm gonna like duplicate this one. I know, like what did you do that? You'll see. So I duplicated that, and then I'm gonna make this one smaller, like thinner. That's what I'm thinking at least. Let's do this. A little thinner. Right? I feel like that's not bad. Now I'm gonna blend it a little bit too. And then this one, this side. Oh, I like that. I think it looks way better. OG Mr. Goes in 2 days. The second competition starts, and I will switch the rules a little bit. Oh, all right. What are you thinking? What are the rule changes for this? You know, what is the direction for your rule change? I'm curious. Oh, and I don't know if you've seen my shorts. I didn't do one today just because I want to like modify some stuff. So like Monday, I want us to like, so Monday, I have like some ideas for my shorts. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, hold up. I was going to do one today, but I've been busy like with work and stuff. I was like, okay, I have an ideas for Monday. I'm like, Monday will be like a new one. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm like, I'm going to try to like every day. Ideally, if I really could, if I could do like this full time, I would lock in 3 a day. 3 shorts a day would be like the best. And then having a different, usually in the beginning of the week, you want more like story or narrative based shorts. And then in the middle week, you want the, what's it called? The stuff like, oh, like this and this and this, like those, you know? And in the end of the week, usually go like the fun hook ones. Alex, the OG, Mr. Ghost, the first starters. Each one will have to make 2 to 4 for the character, not only 1. Well, I think that just to be honest though, Mr. Ghost, just so you know, it'll be harder. It'll be hard. Less people will actually want to participate if you're saying you have to do 2 to 4. You know, because if you do 1, it's like, okay, yeah, I understand what you want, what you're going for, but I feel like that's a tough rule to enforce. What you're going to end up happening, a lot of people are not going to follow the rules, you know? So I think I would recommend seeking to the 1, you know, because asking 1 is already a lot. Asking 1 is a lot. It is a lot for a lot of people. Some people won't do it. And like saying, oh, you can only do 2 to 4 is you're reducing the amount by a lot more than it would be if it was 1. Just saying. I'm like, obviously I get like you're like, okay, you only want your like actual people who are more involved in your community, you know, but I'm saying to bring it out to more people, I think it is one of those things where I think just leaving it at 1 is the better idea. And hello, Ripper. I did see that you came in. I was just like in the middle of saying something. Of the character. Yeah, no, I know. Like, I get you, Mr. Ghost. I do. I understand you. Think like this, right? I actually really like this direction. I'm gonna do that. Oops. Why did I do that? Like that. And then like that. And then what I want to add, I was thinking of adding like little string, right? That's what I was thinking. Like we'll do like some string. For the string, what color? Should I do like a darker color or a lighter color? I'm thinking lighter, just like visually. I don't know if you know what I mean. Do I have any books like that? Maybe. Maybe like some older books I have of mine. Not really. These don't have. I was thinking if I had one. If I had like older moleskin or something. Oh, you know what? I do. I have like they're not the nice ones, but I do have this, and you can see what I mean. You can see what I mean. Oh, this one should have it. Where you see like in the crease of the paper. Maybe you can see it. Probably not. These, the little like the little dots. So I'm thinking of adding the dots. In this case, they're darker. But I think, well, I guess I could do darker, right? Let's see. OG Mr. Ghost. Oh, so the 3 competitions will be super fun because it will have every character in a whole. Think is making a theme for 2 Oris, more characters. The 3rd competition will have 7 characters to pick. Oh, well, that's a lot. I mean, that's going to be cool. It sounds cool. It sounds cool. You know, I think it sounds cool. Let's see. So I'm thinking I'm going to do like this at the string. So I guess we'll go with the darker string. Yeah. Let's do the darker string. No, actually, no. I think we should do the lighter one. Maybe I'll do what color? I'm like so lost. Let's see. I'm gonna try it both. You guys like, we'll see how it feels. I'm like looking at like visually. Let's do it bigger, obviously. How's that feel? And then let's try a lighter one. Huh. You know what I mean? I think the darker one looks better. I think it is way better. Soul is Mike Tyson will not be a skin. It'll be a meme. Yeah, I could see that. Soul's character, he's like a fighter, right? So I could totally see him going into like a fight. He like, actually, quick question, Mr. Ghost. So Soul, does he do martial arts at all? And if he does, what kind? Because I mentioned it before. I did martial arts. I used to teach it for like briefly. It wasn't. Don't think I was like a long time teacher. I was only a teacher for a few months. If I'm being, it wasn't even a year. You know what I mean? But I did martial arts for over 10 years. I did it for over 10 years, and then I taught a little bit. I would teach like some classes and stuff, which is very fun. It was very fun. I love skins that have a meme that, or oh yeah, agreed. I do think memes are very fun. They are like very fun. So yeah, I'm thinking let's go with the darker one. But actually one thing I might do with the darker one, go in like a slightly, not as bright, because I looked at it, it looked too bright. Right? Like one of these, this is good. I feel like that's good. He does 8 years, but don't know what kind. Oh, nice. 8 years. That's awesome. Yeah, like I said, I only did 10 years in the studio. And then after that, I did practice a little bit still, like at home and stuff. Because I went to college. That's what happened. It just like, I kind of like changed. I was like, oh, I was like thinking about moving, and I ended up moving to a different city. I even thought about going to a dojo in the city that I moved at, but I was like, no, I don't have time for that. It was like, I probably should have done it. Now that I think about it, I did have time. I could have made time for it. I just at the time, I was like, everything was new. So I decided against it, which I shouldn't have. If I'm being 100% honest, I actually feel like I should have kept doing the martial arts, you know? Like, I have a very fun idea for making a theme for all characters. Ooh, okay. What do you think? Oh, like you think like 7 deadly. See, you said 7. And I just thought it was 7 deadly sins. That's an easy one. You know, you do like pride. You do, what was it? So it was pride, it was fury, it's gluttony, Shame. No, not shame. Lust. Though I don't remember right now. Anyway. Oh wait. Okay. So wait. It was wrath, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah. So it was wrath, greed. It was envy, right? That's what it was. Envy, lust. Then there was sloth, right? And then what was the last one? What's the one I'm missing? I'm trying to think. Pride? Did I say pride? I probably did. Either way, there's pride. I think I missed pride. Even though pride is probably like what usually pride is like the cooler one for me. You know, usually when I see pride, I'm like, ooh, like they always make it really cool whenever they do pride. Let's see this one. Okay, let's combine those two. I'm just gonna like go combining them. Control. Why is there no like duplicate? I just want to control duplicate. You know? Let's control that. And then let's do another one. Duplicate. Right? There we go. Yeah, I think I'm liking this. Yeah, this is gonna look good. Obviously, we're gonna put like a little shadow underneath too. Duplicate. I think I'm gonna put like one underneath. And then we probably could hold up. Almost actually, right? I'm like looking, let's scooch it down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna really like this because it's looking like a book. That's what I want it to. I want it to look like a book. Because at the end, I want it like just have the whole thing just filled with the stuff from the game, right? Because I want it like as an organizational thing, but also in the game, I want you to make you making your own book because that's part of it. You're making a story. Let me erase. I want to erase the top one, just so I got like a little more leeway on this spacing. There we go. Oh yes, I love it. It's funny because it's like so simple, but I really like this. Right? Thank you so much, Dragon. Oh, I saw your stream. So you need to put some music or something. It was so quiet. You do talk a little bit. I was like, oh, cool. But okay, just like usually when I listen to a stream, I it's like the two types. There's the quiet ones, they have the music, which is like it's just the art, which is cool. And then there's the chatty ones, where I'm probably more on the chatty side. You know, I mean, obviously there's some other ones that chat way more than me, but either way, I am like more on the chatty side, right? And I was just like, my guy, you gotta do one or the other. You gotta add the music, or you gotta do the chatty. Yeah, the Mikas was there, but it was on 5. Oh, okay. No, what you gotta do, so what you gotta test it out. At least what I do. You get your phone or whatever, and you adjust it, or like get another phone if you have like another one, just somewhere, so you can listen to yourself and just to make sure it's good. The audio, just do audio check. You're like, hey, check, whatever. It doesn't matter. You gotta just like, you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things you can't worry about. Like, oh no, I look bad in the beginning. Who cares? We're like, especially this, we're having fun. At least I'm having fun. I'm in my living room. You know, I work in my living room. If it was like a professional set, like let's say if I had like a studio, you know, I had like a studio with employees, all that stuff, then sure, that's different. I would feel very different about it. You know, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I want this to look perfect. I want the audio perfect, all that stuff, right? But you're not. You're just hanging out. I use my laptop. My phone is kept far away for the internet. No, I'm just saying, just in the beginning. You know what I mean? Just use it just a moment. Just use your phone, you know, temporarily or whatever, or like just so you could hear the audio. You know what I mean? And then you don't need to mess with it afterwards. Hey, whoa, welcome in. How you been? What are you doing? I book, it seems. It is the book. I'm working on just like doodling for my game. You know, I'm kind of like making a book, like that direction. I'm playing with it a little bit still. You know? So let's see. So like this, I'm like thinking, I'm like looking at it. I'm like thinking maybe I could change the color a little bit, the opacity on this. So maybe like that. No, I like it darker. Something like this. I think that works well. And then I'm going to duplicate it. And then I'm going to make this one a shadow. The bottom one. You know, the bottom will be like a shadow. Like just like move it a little bit. We don't need to move it a lot. Kind of like that. I think like just slightly. And then I'm going to make it a little less. There we go. Well, I thought you would be coding or making a model. No, okay, so I didn't want to do the coding right now because it is, what's it called? I have like a bunch of bugs. It has like a bunch of bugs and like pretty much it crashed. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to do a debugging stream. And I've been busy with work and I was like, oh man, I'm not going to deal with that right now. You know what I mean? So I'm still in that like, okay, I'm a little tired. You know, a little tired, but I still want to stream. I want to hang out with you guys. Want to work on my game too. So I was like, I'll do this stuff. That's why. And then I'm going to do, I have an idea for this one. Just I want to like lighten it up slightly. Right? So I'm thinking, let's go like this. You know, I'm going to go like an orangey. And then I want to test it out. See how that looks first. And then let's see what this overlay looks like. It doesn't look I'm gonna like blend it. You're not fooling anybody with your foreshadow. I saw a dude on the silhouette. A foreshadow for next skin contest. Yeah, right. And a very funny idea. Oh yeah. Which is so Mr. Ghost and probably my OC. Ooh, very nice. I'm excited for that one to see what you do. What are you gonna do? Like, do you already have like locked in some ideas, Wall? Like what you're gonna do for your like your OC? I don't think I've seen your OC, Wall. No, bigger. Let's do. Nope. 20, 30. Do another one. How's that feel? I'm like looking at it. No, I don't know. I'm like, maybe like this, if I did this. You know, I'm kind of like blending it a little bit because I'm trying to give it that book feel. I think it's looking okay, right? Like when I look at it, look, it looks all right. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it like that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Lock that in. Lock that one in. And I'm going to just lock it into the page. Right? Now, let me catch up with you guys. I'll pick the show you think would make a good skin for Oni Boi between. I say 3 shows, like. Which, oh, okay. 2 more. I already posted some. Oh, nice. I had a big hat. 10 goes and... Wait, what is? He's called Mr. Gloy. That's really cute. Which character do you see on mine? Knight, horse, barbarian, ogre, or the magic cat? What do you mean? I'm so lost. I'm lost now with dragon. I'll make some art. Ooh, yeah, please do. You're gonna go have a wonderful day, OG Mr. Ghost. Like I said, it's probably gonna be a shorter stream too, if I'm being honest. Just because like I've been working a lot and I'm a little tired. In fact, instead of procrastinating, I will make it now. Go for it. I would love to check it out. I'm going to stream in 50. Nice. Yeah, you do that. What are you streaming? What are you gonna play? Even I have to go. Yeah, no worries, Ripper. You guys do you. No worries. All right, I'm gonna just like work on this for a while. Either way. Okay, so I'm gonna lock this in. Wait. I'm like looking at this. How do I want to do that? You know, I'm like looking at it like what? Because like it would be like as if I painted over it, I guess, I suppose. I could do... What would it look if I did overlay? Oh, that looks terrible. It didn't even do anything. No. Just wanted to test it. I'm streaming with Ripperoo on the... Oh, nice. Okay, even you said you saw my stream right. Which drawing was it? You talking about the cat or the one that looked really odd in the beginning? I'm not gonna lie. I saw both of them. I saw the one with the cat. There was like a cat looking character, and then the other one, which I was gonna say, I was like, what is this? I know it's like a little dude, like a little cute character guy that you did. But in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, it looked a little odd, Dragon. Okay, it looked a little odd when I first started the stream. I was like, wait, what is he? What are they drawing? You know what I mean? I was like, wait, what are they drawing? Because I'm not sure. And I was like, oh, okay, it's a little dude. I was like, it's cool. But at first moment, you gotta admit, it looked odd. It looks odd. I had to like question it for a moment. I was like, but no, I saw the two lives that you have. One of them was like, I didn't hear any audio, I'm pretty sure. The other one, you did talk, but it had no music. You know? That's why I say I suggest putting music. I'm not saying like you have to be super chatty the whole time, but I do think you should put some music in the background. Because a lot of art streams do that. A lot of just have like music and chill, which is fine. I think it's good. I like those, especially when I'm working. You know, while I'm doing stuff, I just listen to them. But I didn't see any other ones. Did you have more? I only saw the two. You're saying like the streams, those are the ones. But like I said, they were very quiet, which I was like, oh. He's like, he has no music. Yeah, I approve with every stream. Well, I mean, same. If you look at my streams, every stream gets a little better. You know, that's just how it is. I mean, that's how I ask you guys. If you guys like, hey, suggestions. Like for example, I was talking to my dad. I was talking to my dad the other day, and he was suggesting I should put some ads, you know, on the bottom. And I was like, actually, I could. I was like, I probably will have some ads like pop up every once in a while. Totally. I have 3. Oh, you have 3. I think I only saw 2 then. Let me see. Hold up. I mean, like, I'll just like look at it. Quick moment. You know, I'm just curious because I thought there's only 2 when I checked. Let me look. Dragon. Let's see. Dragon. Ooh, thinking about it. I just like right now looking for your stream, right? It popped up. What's it called? Oh, here it is. It's 1, 2. Oh, I didn't see the first one. The baby's first drawing stream. I didn't see that one. I did not see that. I saw the drawing stream and the Fakeamon drawing stream. Saw those 2. I didn't see the first one. I don't know why. I didn't see it. I'll check that one out later. But yeah, I saw 2 though. I saw the last 2, not the first 2. Well, I guess I saw the second and the third, right? I have a bunch. If you look at my streams, I have a lot of streams. Ooh, you know who has been streaming a lot? I saw a few of their streams before. It's in our community. James is popping up like streams, like 3 to 4 streams a day. I'm like, it was like, James, there's a lot of streams, my friend. I was like, that is a lot. He does like some traditional doodles, like comics and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I've seen a few. It's really cool. But yeah, like I said, I think it's cool that you guys are doing this stuff. You know, I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Okay, so one I want to change. I'm like looking at. I want to do the papers. Right? I'm probably gonna redo the papers. I'm like looking at the papers. They're cool and all. But I feel like they're, I'm gonna say it. Like they're good. Like they look good. But at the same time, they look like they're just like too formal. Like they're too like clean. You know, so I'm thinking I should probably not dirty them, but like break them. No, maybe not. I'm not gonna stress about that right now. I'm not trying to get it perfect either way. I think it's fine, right? It's fine. I was just like thinking like, oh, I should do this and that. I'm like, no, it's fine. I don't need to do that right now. Okay, so well, I'll learn by James' example. Yeah, I mean he does a lot. He does a lot, which is good. I think it's good. Just the more you do, the better you're gonna get. You know, the more comfortable you are. If you look at my first stream, I didn't even know what to say. I didn't know what to talk about, you know? And it's funny because even if you're not here, I have friends, you know, who watch my streams later. So they'll listen to it. And like, I remember my nephew, not that long ago. I mentioned it before. He was saying that he was watching a stream of mine, and he was like, I don't know how you could do it. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't know how you could just talk by yourself. And I was like, I don't know. Well, like, you get used to it. You do. There's like a skill. There's like a few things, like just like a quick tip, I guess. It's usually like a few things you do. So one, you describe what you're doing, like in the moment. Two, I would say talk to your audience. If you have people, you just talk with them. You have a normal conversation. Like right now, I'm having a normal conversation with you. 3, story time, like just talking about stories, stories about things you're interested in. Maybe stories about your life. That was a big one. Stories about your life, or stories of like just things you're interested in, like a hot take. I don't know if you've seen those. It's like, like hot takes of like whatever anime, a show or whatever. I don't know. Actually, I was talking to my niece. Literally yesterday. We were talking about Harry Potter. About her daughter is a big fan. Like my niece is older than me. So like she was talking about how her daughter is a fan of Harry Potter. And I was like, oh, is she excited for the new show that's going to come out? And she's like, yeah, she is. And I was like, it's funny. That show is already having like a bunch of issues with one of them, which is very funny. I mean, I think it's funny that just like the casting has been like a little bit of a mess. I think it's just like they're just not like thinking about it, and it's kind of funny. But either way, what do I want to draw? Like I was thinking like I could draw a little bit, right? Oh, you know what I want to do? I just remembered. So I did this guy, right? Last time. So I was doodling this guy last time. So what I want to do, I want to save it, obviously. But no, I want to make a PNG version of it. Let's go to projects, my games, my video games, my Oris. 2D, that's what I want. And then I want to jump into concept art. Because this is like, I guess these are like roughs. So I'll put it in here. Let's do Ori's Bonds. Right here. And then this one is, the code name for now is Flamity. Flamity. Eventually I will get like some better names. The only one that I've locked in the name is Mako. Mako, I think that's just going to be its name. It's Mako. I think it looks good. I think it works really well. I need to start figuring out some names though. I think that might be like a thing I should do this weekend even. Like just the ones I have, like the characters that I have. Just like, oh, okay, these are the names for these characters. Like, okay. So let's go to Flamity's page. So actually, no, hold up. Before that, I'm going to go back. And we're going to grab, I'm going to grab this one. Control C. Oh, no. Control. There we go. Control C. There we go. And then let's go to Flamity. Let's go to Flamity's page. I'm going to get rid of this one. We don't need this one anymore. Don't need that one. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add it in here. Boom. That's what I wanted. Yes. Oh my God. This is going to be so good. Already just jumping in like this, it already looks so different. So let's go with where? Oh, where? Aha, here it is. So I'm going to grab this one. Control C. Let's go to Flamity. Control B. Ooh, okay. Right. And we're going to drop it into the scene. Right. I'm gonna remove you, I guess. Oh no, I shouldn't like remove it. I should just like make it smaller, and we'll figure out what we do with it. Oopsie. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so I'm going to, there we go. Keep aspects ratio. So I'm thinking like we'll put this one like in here. I think that'll be fine, right? So it'll just like be in this booklet. Like this page or whatever. Oh no, let's rotate it a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So we got that. We're gonna have Flamity up here. So he's got the legs, right? And I'm thinking we do like something in the background behind him. Or behind it. I'm saying him just because, but like behind it. Let's go with like some gouache or something. What should we do? Like a beach? I'm thinking like a beach scene, which just works really well, right? So we could do like a beachy scene. Let's do like maybe like some blues. Let's do like some rich blues, right? Let's go. And make it way bigger. I always forget these is like big. These pieces, believe it or not, these are like a book. So I actually made them the size of like a book if I wanted to print it ever. You know? So it's like this. Oh yeah, I like this. So I've been like contemplating, right? I'm thinking what I'll use these brushes more are probably more for like backgrounds, which I never draw backgrounds. I really should. I need to practice drawing backgrounds. I should do that like one day, just like a tutorial style streams. Like, hey, let's make backgrounds or landscapes or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking we might do that in the near future. Do like kind of like tutorial-esque streams. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is like really fun. Just like they're kind of like studies. That's not a tutorial. Tutorial feels like a bad example because I wouldn't be teaching you guys. It would be more of like, hey, let's play around and dissect what we're doing. And then I'm gonna let's grab like this color. Ooh. That doesn't really work. Let's do. There we go. I was like, what is that? That is not the direction I wanted. And then let's do this one. I like this one. Just because of like the sketchiness of it, it looks neat to me. Yeah, something like that. It's very like playful, right? I think it's playful looking. And then we could add in some of that. You know, oh, you know what I should have done? I was thinking right now, we could probably do the opposite. Right, we'll do this, and then I'll add in the dark spots. That's what I probably should do. So let's go back, and then we add in the dark spots. But we'll do it with this one, I'm thinking. Right? And then, like, probably in the distance, we want to, because I don't want to, like, he's just, like, he should be in, like, a beach. Oh, you know what we could do? So I'm thinking, let's grab this. Let's do like a darker, richer color for the water. This one, I think. Yeah. I'm like looking at it. Oh, like, you know what I mean? I was like, look, when you look at something, like, is that really work? It's like, is that working right now? I'm like, not sure. We'll play with it. No, I don't like that. It's not working for me. Let's do like maybe like this color, and then I'll throw in this. Yeah, I think like this one. This is like a good one. But like, because I'm imagining them on the beach, right? They're on the beach. They're always on the beach. Like they love the beach. You could see them running up and down the beach, these guys. And then I'll do like this. I'll blend it a little better with like one of these. And then we'll do like the waves, like the actual waves crashing. Yeah, something like that. I love the beach. I really do. It's like one of those like my favorite things. Like one of my favorite things, if I'm being honest. Like things to do is just going to the beach. I might even go to the beach later today. I'll go a little bit. You know, like we'll go like every once in a while. We live close, luckily. I am privileged in that aspect. That I live close to the beach and you can just hang out. Yeah. Like that, I think, is like the direction I want to go in. Right? And then let's add it's too messy, I think. But it's like I'm like not stressing about it either. And then let's add the whites. I want to add some white. Just as like for the water. Let's do no. Right? Something like that? I don't know. You're back. Welcome back. You were missed. You were gravely missed. Something like that. No, I don't like that. That looks weird. Like, the more I look at it, I'm like, ooh, no. Yeah, I'm just like, it's not, I'm not getting it. You know what I mean? I'm like looking at it, I'm like, yeah. It's, and then let's do just like a little sharper. Right, I'm just trying to get like a background down. And then we could do, just add some shrubbery. Like a little bit, not like a lot, but like a lot of green. You'll see like some nice green. Let's do one of these. Do like that. Right? Just a little bit. The three are this. Wait. The three together are the seal, fairy, and fighting starters. Wait, who is? Who's the? Who? Oh, you have like a trio, right? Who? What three though? Oh, yours. Wait, which ones? Let me see. I didn't like actually. Wait, which one's which? I'm assuming the cat is the fairy, right? No, I'm just saying, like the cat, right? The cat is the fairy. I'm assuming. Sorry, I had the hiccup for a moment. Let's see. Let's go back to dragon. Wait. Oh, okay. I get you. I get it. So the first one, yes, cat is the fairy and the worst design of the three. Really, I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't feel like it was bad. It's neat. I think it's cute. I do feel it's a little too close. You know what I mean? Like it just looks like a cat with clothes. It looks good to me. I think the drawing solid, but I will say design wise, it is probably the least creative. You know, where the dragon, I think it's the dragon was the last one. No, am I off? The dragon, I think, was the third one. He's just saying steel, or no, wait. Am I wrong? No. The last one is like it's like a little ogre one. That one. That's a fighting, right? I'm assuming. Then the one I didn't see is the steel. Yeah, I think that's the one I haven't seen. I haven't seen the steel one. I'm assuming that's the fighting type one. Yeah, I think that was the fighting. Yeah. This is the fighting one. Then the one I did not see is the steel one. Which I think out of the three, let's see. I'm just gonna do like a quick look. I'm just curious now. Skip it forward. Oh, it's so cute. No, your best one is the steel. The steel's the best. Design wise, it is very like they are very much like they're wearing clothes though. Is that what you were going with? You know what I mean? Or is that was the direction you're going with, that they're wearing clothes? The design is okay, but it looks like a cat with clothes and more psychic than a fairy. Yeah, I can see that. I know what you mean. It does look like a cat with clothes, which is like okay. And then the psychic is definitely a psychic. But they do look like they have clothes, which I don't know if that's the direction you were going with, which is fine. It's not my ideal. It's not my favorite when you see like Fakemon and stuff like that wearing clothes. I do feel like I see a lot of people do that. You know what I mean? Either way, okay, I was doing this. This. We're doing a few of these. And then let's do like some darker spots. It's too thin. There you go. Something like that. I'm like looking at this. I'm like, I don't like this. Not at all. Let's do it again. I'm gonna go back. I didn't like it. I didn't like any of that. I'm just gonna do with this for now, right? And then just go with the bottom. Just like simplify it a little bit. We could do like some stuff. But I think like for now, just something like a little more simple. I was like looking, I'm like, I don't like it. this. Just like I'm going like I'm getting ideas of how to do this a little bit, where it's like kind of like more squarish shape. That's kind of like the not square, but like hexagonal. You know what I'm talking about? Where I'm going like these kind of like directions when I paint it or whatever. So the thing is this. Like that. I think that is like a direction I am going with when I do this. It just feels fun. And it feels messy. Like I like it how it's feeling a little messy when I do this. Oh, I also recolored all three in the GBC. Oh, really? Color palette. Oh, it's more of a limitation. That's really fun. Which of the other two look like they have clothes? The helmet. I just did a quick look. I haven't seen the video, but the ad just like, when I was going through the steel one, it's literally just wearing a helmet and boots. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel like it's part of the body. So, okay. So this guy, obviously he's wearing glasses. You could tell it. You know, it's supposed to be. But for example, the cape. Let's go to the cape. The cape you could tell is part of the clothes. You know what I mean? Like the scarf cape thing, you could tell this is part of his like his body. It's not clothes. Where the glasses actually do feel like a separate part. You understand what I mean? So with the helmet, AX feels like a helmet. Like it's wearing a helmet and it feels like it's wearing boots from the quick look I did. You understand? That's what I mean by like it doesn't look, it looks like it's wearing clothes. You know what I mean? So you want it like when you're designing something. That's why a lot of people make fun of sock and throw. You know, in the Pokemon, they are literally wearing clothes and it looks odd. They're wearing gis, which I think they could have done a different direction. At least what I would have done. So I would have done, with, for example, with them. Yeah, I'll do like a quick doodle. I was just like thinking right now. So like with them, I probably would have done probably like, okay, so like let's say here's like sock or whatever. Let's just like draw them. I would have gone in like the direction where the like patterns on their skin look like gi. You know what I mean? But you don't actually make it a gi. I don't remember how he looks, but I think he's like a little ogre dude, right? He's like a little Oni. So like like I said, instead of doing it where it looks like a gi, like him wearing a gi, you'd probably do, I would probably go into the direction like, so I'd probably do the cuffs. I think the cuffs are easy. You just like, you have like an image, like a coloring or colorization. You could still, I think the belt is not terrible. If you wanted a belt, you could have a character wearing a belt. Like that's like fine. It's this cloth they found. But the rest of it, I feel like it's too much. You know what I mean? I feel like the rest of it's too much. And what you could do is you could do like fur. Like if you really wanted to have like, oh, it's a gi, you could do like a fur here where it's like the skin underneath and then have this part being like the color. You know what I mean? So it's like a fake, you're faking a gi. That's what I would probably do. Something like that, where it's just like fur to like do the marking underneath. And then like having like this part like being white or whatever. I'll do. You know what I mean? Like having like this guy white. He'd be like white or black because it depends on the color of the gi. Have it like this. So he's like a white body. He just happens to have like a cloth of something. I don't know, whatever you want to do. And then like having it. Oh, wrong color. So like the body, ew, it's too bright. So like the body being red, right? So let's say like the body's red. Because I remember, I think it was Throw was the red body. And then you give him the fur on the chest is also red. And then the rest of the body is the white. It still looks like it's a gi, but you could pretend that it's like a more of like a character. You know what I mean? I'd probably change it even more. I was just like thinking right now what I would do. I would probably go in the direction of maybe like making it hold up. I was thinking like this. You know what I mean? Where like it's almost like a colorization thing where like it changes, and you could do the same thing on these. You understand? Like kind of like that direction where it goes from one color, like, oh, it's red, and then it goes into white. I would probably do something like that if I was redesigning, sock and throw, go in that direction. And just like I said, like the fur, it's not a big deal. You could actually, you know what? You don't even have to do the fur. You could literally just do what I was doing earlier, like this. You know what I mean? Like you just go into like this direction, and you still keep whatever this is, right? I don't remember what he looks like, his actual face. This is literally just me going like, boom, I do a character like this. There's a bunch of animals that have these patterns or whatever. You could easily fake it. You know, the only piece of clothing he would have is the belt, which actually, if you really want, so kind of like, yes, like tiger stripes. You could literally do tiger stripes. And then actually, if you really wanted to, you wanted to do the belt more natural, you could even make it a tail. I think that wouldn't even be like horrible, where like you have a tail just wrap around, right? So like it starts from the back and it wraps around more than once, and then you just have it hanging out in the front, right? The tail. And then you could even have it where it's like what color? You know, you understand what I mean? Where it comes from the back. Where would it come from? Yeah, like something like the back. I guess it would be like from the back, goes around. It would have to go like more than once around. It'd be like double, but like go twice. But still, it would be fine. You could easily imagine that. Especially with Pokemon. Pokemon's weird. You could easily have it where it's the tail. I think it wouldn't even be that bad. The tail hangs in the back. You could do it hanging in the back. I wouldn't even dislike that, to be honest. There are some that hang in the back, but I would probably do it more in the front, similar to oh, you know what you could do? I don't know if you remember, if you ever seen like Dragon Ball Z. So they would do that where it's like, so I don't know if you remember, Dragon Ball Z tails were super long, you know? And you just wouldn't give the thing in the front. Hey, Isabel, welcome in. And Stella, hello, Stella. I was just like literally talking about design right now. Just like a brief thing of like fake clothing. You know, like a lot of times you see creatures will do clothing on like Pokemon specifically. They'll do clothing and it looks odd. And I was just talking about how you could do fake clothing and it still looks fun and realistic. I think something like this could be really fun if they did something in that direction. No, I don't mind the tail in the front, but the cast form haters. Yeah, no, I know. Oh, actually, there is one thing. I actually thought of a fun idea for cast form, right? Because I was looking at cast form, right? Cast form's like this. He's got like the little dangly bits. And I was like, realistically, if they really wanted to, they could have done it differently. They could have done where it's like this, right? And then I was like, oh, I was saying there's like different ways of doing it. I was thinking like if you wanted to like change him, you give him more of like a superhero-esque look, you know? And you could even do like little hands coming from them. You know what I'm talking about? Like you could do like a lot of things with cast form. I was just thinking it'd be really cute, especially has like the thing on the top where he kind of has like that superhero, like Superman look to him at times. But either way, let's go back. I was just like talking about how to play with like the concept of clothes with like a creature. Stella had recently posted a new short involve Foragimals. No way, I did not see that. Oh, I just got Splatoon Raiders. That would be exciting. Why? I'm not watching you often. No worries, Flopix. How is it? How is it? Is it good? I haven't actually heard anything about it. I did see like it's out. It just came out. I'm like, cool. I haven't seen anything pop up though. You know, I was like, well, what's the deal? What's going on? Is it good? Is it bad? You know, I want to know. Even though I don't have a Switch 2 right now, I would like to know. I would like to know, is it any good? Okay, something, boom, right? And then let's add in some greens just for funsies. Let's do, I'm not gonna use these. Do these? Yeah. That, no, too big. There we go. Right? And then like add another one. And like another one over here. And then we could do another color. We'll do similar. No, I think actually we should have done the opposite. Darker. Smaller too. Right? I think like that just kind of like works. I'm like looking at it and like, yeah, it kind of works for me at least. It looks clean. The gameplay is pretty fast. I'm loving it so far. Nice. That's actually cool. I'll probably have to watch like a playthrough later. You know what I mean? I'll probably watch one. Oh, one thing I want to try, right? So I want to try this, and I think it'll be cool to do. I'm gonna grab, I think this one. This one, I don't know if you can see it, that one. Let's grab that one. Oh, there's like all of them. I'm gonna grab that one, and I want to try the Lino cut. Right, that's another style I want to do that I'll do sometimes when I'm doing art, like in like not the main art. This is like more like stamps. I wanted like a stamp, so I wanted to play with that a little bit. Sketch. Let's do hide you. You know, I'm like looking at it. I'm like, okay, I need to hide you. There's too much going on with you. All right, hide you. Then let's do, I want to try that one I said. Paste it. Perfect. Control T. Let's make it a little bigger. Because it's going to be like a stamp. Right? Because like, this is like a test. This is all like a test. Let's see. Dragon. Wait, no. Floppix. I'm staying home the entire weekend. Hope you'll have a great one too. Nice. Yeah, I was actually curious. I didn't see any emojis today. So a few people did hang out, but no one really dropped in their emojis for me to guess, which is fine. You don't have to. But I imagine yours would just be like squids, blasters, gaming, right? Let's see. Dragon. Also, do you think I should only have the drawing part at the top in a square? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like the drawing part in a square? No. The way you're doing it looks good. I do like the format on your stream. I think it looked good, looked solid. You know what I mean? I thought it was good. It looked solid to me. So I can show more of the comments and not get hidden by the comments. Oh. I don't know, like just play with it, like test it out. If you look at my streams have changed drastically. From like one to the other. Like now I have my face. Before I didn't have my face. Before I had like a double drawing on top. I had like nothing on the bottom. It was very different. You know what I mean? So I recommend trying it out, see how it feels. Maybe don't go like full art. Maybe just do like a little square. Or like for an example, just to see how it feels. Like just look at it, like not for anyone else. You could also do private stream. You know what I mean? You're able to do a stream for yourself where no one watches. And you could look at it after, just like do like a 5 minutes as a test. And then look at it and like, oh, okay. Well, you don't tell anybody. You could do it. It's not that crazy. Stella, and I'm also working on a Fakemon for a contest on the YouTuber name Fropiart. Oh, I've seen Fropiart. Yeah. I like Fropiart. He's cool. I've like messaged Froppy before. You know? I've messaged Froppy a little bit before. We haven't like actually chatted, not really. But I do know of them and I've seen their videos. They're very cool. I think it's cool that I don't know if you mentioned it or if you knew this, that they work in escape rooms, which I was like, that's so fun. That's such a fun job. They work in escape rooms. That's cool. So like I said, I wanted to try this other thing. So you do, we'll go like this, right? And then you do this one like kind of like, and you do, it's like a reductive. You take away. It's a take away style. Yeah. So then this one is all about erasing. You know, so I'll see. Like I've never done this. Like I've done it in real life. Actually, I can show you. Bear with me. I'll a mini break. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, I lied. I thought it was an easy access. I didn't see it. I was like, okay, forget it. I'll look at it next time. But the way it is, there's just like a stamp, like a rubber piece of rubber where you cut out. So that's what I was like kind of testing this out, where this is what it would feel like. Where you're just like, I'm cutting away. You're drawing by cutting away. You know? It's interesting. It's like an interesting style, and I think that'll be fun for some art. You know, like it's not like main art, obviously, but it's just gonna be like stamps, kind of like it's gonna feel like a stamp. That's what I want it to feel like. So you're doing like you're taking away to draw. Yeah. And like I've done it in real life. I've done it in real life. I've done it with Bingo and my fiance. We've all done it. Where like you could buy the Linco rubber stuff and you just cut into it. Oh, right? Floppy art. I love it. I love it. Oh, sorry. I just sneezed. Figment I'm making is based on the rainbow serpent, an Australian opal. Oh, interesting. There's a bunch of rainbow serpents, just so you know. There's also rainbow serpent in Caribbean mythology. This is like not even joking. Here, I'll show you. Where is it? This one is based on the rainbow serpent. This is, thank you so much, Isabel. But no, this one's actually based on the rainbow serpent, because one of the things in the game for these, they're just gonna be in like little packs. So you're gonna see them together as a rainbow of colors. You know, this one's gonna have like a wide variety of colors. These are just like examples I was doing, but there's gonna be more. There's gonna be like probably different examples. I'm probably gonna have 6 in total. Oh, and I'm doing that? No. This, no. No. Sometimes I sneeze and I get sick. Oh no. No, man, this would be a bummer. Stella, the figure I'm making is going to be fairy dragon. Yeah, I like that. Fairy dragon sounds good. That actually works like really well for a rainbow serpent even. Right? At least I think so. Something like that. Like looking at it. Yeah. Let's do carve into that. It'll be like this. Right? Like it's like I said, you're drawing in a negative. That's what you want to do with this. It's like we're making a stamp. That's initially what I'm doing. Which like I said, I've done it before. It's not like something new for me. I've never done it digitally, I guess. Which is kind of interesting to do. But like that's another style I want to add in my art. Which like this is like obviously is way faster. It's more sketchy. It's supposed to be sketchy. You know, or it's like this and then it's like that. There we go. And then we have like this. And I want to see how it looks. It's looking weird when you turn it off. He's like, that's what it is. I'm emulating that I'm cutting it out. Actually, no, I just realized something. It shouldn't. Hold up. I gotta go back. Go back. It'll just be easier if I go back. The glasses, I think, is fine. But I gotta remember the things that I cut out are white, right? Let's see. The fairy dragon type will be in the final form. Its previous form would just be pure fairy. Oh, so it's gonna gain it. Okay. So what are you thinking? So it's gonna be like, is it gonna be like a white, or what color are you thinking for the first one? Because white technically is all colors. So you could do that. Well, like visually white is very like simple looking, even though it's all the colors at once. Like this. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, yeah, or hold up. I'm like thinking, what would be the better one? Obviously, we'll cut into it where it looks a little nicer. But I'm thinking, oh, because it is, I don't know. Like now I'm thinking about, I don't know. What should I do? Should I, like, which one should I play with being the darker one? Oh no, because this is the darker one, right? Yeah. So like, I think the pinks should be cut out, right? Yeah, I'm just like thinking about it. Yeah, the pinks are cut out. All right, the pink would be cut out. The blue would not be. Yeah. I was okay. I got it. I'm locked in, right? I'm giving it a pale blue and specks of green. Oh, I like that, Stella. That sounds cool. Like genuinely, that actually sounds really cool. So let's stick this. Right? Like that. Like that. I don't want it to actually touch the outside. Because this is like as if it was cutting it out, right? Oh, this is gonna be like so fun. And then we could do just like a little bit. I'd probably cut this a little bit. Because that's like I'm imagining that this is like a cut. Because we're cutting into it. Oh, also this. I almost forgot this. This area. And let's see how that looks. It looks interesting. I mean, obviously, let me see. How would I do this? Because we're imagining it, obviously. I'd probably maybe do like this a little bit. Cut into a little bit, just so like to give it depth. And then cut into here as well. Yeah, let's cut into those two. Those areas. And we would probably cut into this too, just for a little bit. I'm thinking. And we could do, I want like a cuts here. What do you guys think? I think like this is gonna be like fun to have in certain areas, right? And then let's do select the outside. Boom. Right? Little stamp. Giving it a rule of thirds with that. Ah, okay. With the colors, primary be brown, so the lighter colors will pop more. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Oh, you're talking about, I know that rule. I love that rule. It's funny where it's like, you have the, here, let's do like this, right? Let's fill it up. And then what you do, at least like, you know, do like this color is fine. Doesn't really matter what color, but oopsie, not what I meant. Where it's like, no, hold up. What was the primary? The primary would be like half, right? Yeah, I'm like thinking like half, and then we could do, let's do like this. Something like this. You talking about one of these? Oh, that's a terrible example though. It's usually like, So you got the primary, the secondary, and then the tertiary, like the highlights, right? I know, like these, I love these. I think they're so fun. When like that's like I usually do that in my own art, so I totally get it. I get it, 100%. Yeah, like that. Yeah, yeah. That is just like there's such a. I use that rule all the time, you know. But I think this is gonna be fun, and I just want to clean it up a little bit now that I've played with this. Let's do. And then we'll probably wrap up the stream early, not like early, but like earlier than I usually would do. Let's see. I'm gonna like I said, I would carve it a little bit more. I don't want to like add anything to it, right? Because I want to fake a stamp. And then we could also, even if we want to make it more stamp-like, another thing I just thought of, like this also, we don't need this. Oh, I just realized something. It's all dirty. You see that? It didn't remove the border. Ew, 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 ew. Let's select, I'm gonna just like select the area and it should just remove it. Yeah, okay, good. And I decided to reference the, what is it? Original art by just adding bumps of opal, like how the, original art. Just making dots on the art. That's cool. Oh, and hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Luna Decay Pod. Wait, Luna Decay. I don't know how to pronounce him. I mean, it's a Luna. I'm just going to call you Luna. But thank you so much for the follow. That's very kind of you. Yeah, so like this, right? Like that. And I think it feels like I was carving it. That's like what I was trying to do. I was trying to get that feel for carving. Which I said I've done. I just don't know where it is. I would show you, the ones I know we've made before. And then you just like a little stamp. And I was thinking I could use this, like this kind of thing. Control C. Let's go to the page. Not that one. No, this one. This is the page. Control B. We add that to something. Right? I was thinking like we could do this kind of stuff in like the corner or something. Oh, I could even do it for the coloring. Maybe. I don't know. And I think the fairy type being primary brown is completely unique. It is. I can't think of any. Are there any brown fairy types? So like you know what I mean? Like they might have a little bit of brown on them, but like they're usually pink. They almost always go pink, which is fine, but I do see. Hey, Nyaka, I was actually literally thinking about wrapping it up. Not because you're here, just because I was like thinking about it. I was like trying out different things. I'm pretty happy with this. I think the lino cut looks good. It looks solid to me. Right? That's like one of the things I wanted to do. I want to do a lino cut. I played around with this. We also improved the middle. I don't know if you saw that. I think that looks way better. It looks like a book. When I look at it, I'm like, ooh, this looks nice. I might even add some effects later. Eventually. I'm not gonna like stress about that right now. But it was like one of those things I was thinking. I was like, oh, I could even add effects, like fun effects. Like here, I'll just show you. Just like as an example what I mean. To go like unique. Do I have any like a splash? Like a spray? What does that do? Did that add anything? I don't think that did anything. That doesn't look like it does anything. Oh wait, it did something. It did. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. It did add something. I was like, okay. I was like, did it even add anything? But no, I'm thinking like later I could even do like little like watermarks or something. For like a finished version. For now, obviously, we're not in that stage. Hey, slap battle. It's really funny you just came in because I was about to wrap it up. I'm not even joking. I was literally talking about it. But either way, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, Slap Battle, Nyakat, Stella. Thank you so much, Isabel. Thank you so much, Dragon Spiral Tower, Flopix. Let's see, Ripper Gamer, OG, Mr. Ghost, Wall. Who else? I think there were like a few other people. Let's see, Ripper, Wall, and I'm pretty sure there was somebody else. Oh, Luna. Thank you so much, Luna, for following. That was very kind of you. And who else? Oh, Squeaky Grenade. That was the last one. I knew there was somebody else that like they said hey, but they kind of left. You know what I mean? But either way, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope to see you all very soon. See you next time. Goodbye.